Welcome to the third season of Sports Talk with the Sports Desk. I'm Maddie.
And I'm CJ, and this year is a little bit different. In the past, we've had two guys debating sports, and this year we feature Maddie Palmer, who is a very interesting and well-knowledged female in the sports world. And first of all, we're going to start out by talking about South Sports. Maddie?
Yeah, tonight we have the football game at Fort Osage, and it actually got moved to 8 o'clock because of the heat, so that's something different. And then next week on Tuesday we have the first home volleyball game, and then if you want to tell us a little bit about the football game tonight.
Well, the football game tonight is, it got moved to 8, and we are returning 7 defensive starters from last year, so we have a lot of experience on defense, and although we only have 4 on offense, a lot of them have gained experience throughout the summer workouts and summer tournaments that we do. And we've been 0-3, sorry, against Fordo the last 3 years, and that's who we're playing tonight. So hopefully we can turn that around and finally get a win.
And then the volleyball game on Tuesdays against Kearney, and we played them like 3 times over the summer, and each game it was like pretty one-sided towards us, but they're like Kearney in any sport, they're all athletes and they can jump and hit and stuff, but it's all about like if we keep our game going and like our skill controlled, then we'll be fine. But the good thing about the volleyball team this year, it'll be kind of fun to watch, is we have 7 seniors, and that's the most we've ever had. So it's kind of cool because each kind of freshman has their own person to look up to, so they're never, worried about like a big game or anything, because we're all kind of more bonded than we've ever been before.
And volleyball, you guys have your first game on Tuesday at home against Kearney. Make sure you come out and support. The Rage Cage will be there, featuring
Duck
Chase
Dynasty.
Horton. It's a Duck Dynasty / camo theme, however you want to take that. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We have t-shirts, once again, the swap shirts with the volleyball team and the football team. So there's going to be a lot of people there supporting. The softball team currently is in Joplin. They left this morning. They'll be there over the weekend and maybe into next week a little bit. Boys soccer, they've just got done with their jamboree and their scrimmage this past week. They begin a tournament next Tuesday in Olathe. Very busy Tuesday where volleyball starts, soccer starts. Girls golf has a tournament, and the cross country team and swim team will start later on in September.
One thing about boys soccer is it'll be fun to see like how the younger kids step up this year, because they did lose a lot of seniors, so it's kind of their time.
Now we are going to bring in our first guest of the season, Ryan Profit, who is a captain on the football team this year.
Hi guys, it's good to be here.
Scoot a
So
little
far.
bit. All right. So being captain of the team, how do you feel about this season and your thoughts and goals?
I feel good as a captain. I have to step up this year. I have to show leadership to the other kids, and I think we have a good season coming up. As long as the first game's gonna be big. If we can, especially if we get this first W, the rest of the season's gonna turn out real nice.
So tonight, you're feeling good about tonight?
Yeah, I am. I think we're really well prepared for it, and Fordo's gotten us the last 2 years, and we really want to get them this year.
I'm just excited I know that like everyone around is like feeling the excitement for you guys, and a bunch of the girls last night made posters, so we're all pretty excited about it, and everyone's kind of like, at least the senior class is all trying to be a part of it.
Yeah, that's one thing we really need this year is school support, so everybody make sure you get out to the game, and we need you all season long.
All right. Thank you, Ryan. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Next, we're going to go into college football. Season began last night. North Carolina lost to South Carolina.
Which we all knew that was going to happen.
Yes, South Carolina is ranked 6th this year in the preseason polls, and they featured Davion Clowney, who is, by some people's accounts, unsafe to play in college football because
I don't think he's human,
so freakishly
so
big and non-human. But he's probably going to be the first or second pick next year in the draft, possible Heisman winner. So that started last night. USC beat Hawaii pretty easily. Going into the season, however, Alabama was ranked 1st for the 3rd season in a row. They've won the championship the past 2 seasons. And do you think that they can make it 3?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like if they're deep if their defense like comes out like they have the past and like they're balanced, they're pretty balanced both sides of the ball. But if their defense keeps it up like how they have been, then there's no reason they shouldn't be able to go for their 3 feet.
Yeah, AJ McCarron is the first college quarterback that's won 2 titles back to back, and this year if he makes it 3, that would be in the record books.
Should we talk-
Conference previews.
Okay.
We're just gonna go through, name off who we think is gonna win each conference.
Big 12, I have Texas. Big 10, Ohio State. With their 12-0 season last year, there's no doubt that they can do it. ACC, Clemson. Pac-12, I have Stanford, and then the SEC, Georgia.
Now, Big 12, I'm gonna have to go with Oklahoma State. They went 8-5 last year. They had kind of quarterback troubles after Brandon Whelan left, but I think they finally found their guy, and it's gonna be a really good season for them. Big 10, I have Nebraska. Taylor Martinez seems like he's been there for 5 years, 6 years, but he's back again. Dual threat quarterback definitely will boost the offense a lot more than in the past. SEC, Alabama, they're gonna win it all. It's not gonna surprise me. ACC, Florida State, they have a strong quarterback, redshirt, coming this year. And then Pac-12, it's gonna be between Oregon and Stanford. I both see them going undefeated, but when they play each other in November, that's going to decide who wins the conference. Now, baseball.
Yeah.
The Royals.
The Royals have been like, this is the first summer where I've always kind of been into it, but this summer it's like a different vibe and everyone's going out to the K just to watch the Royals win, which is something that people never talk about. But then once we got back to school, I kind of felt like they dropped off a little bit, so then everyone got upset. But now, we're on a 5-game winning streak, so we still might have some hope.
Yeah, we went 20-8, I believe, 20-6, coming off the All-Star break. Great, looking to be a playoff team, and then we lost 7 in a row, and then right after that, won 5 straight, and we're on that streak right now. We beat Minnesota last night, and we're starting a series with Toronto, in Toronto, that will end on Monday.
Right now they have 3 teams ahead of them, but for a while we were in it was tied for second place.
Yeah, we were in second.
So that's unfortunate,
Second.
but we still have some time left to get back at it.
Gain some ground. We're 6 games back of Oakland and Tampa in the wild card, which I think is going to be hard to do, but with 16 of our last 28 games being with division rivals, I think we can knock off Cleveland, hopefully gain some ground on Oakland and Tampa.
But don't give up on them yet.
And don't give them on the Royals. It's our time. Anything else about the Royals you want to say? Want to add?
No, but I'll talk about some Johnny football.
Johnny football?
Yeah.
Go back to some college.
We're gonna go back to some college football really fast, just because I know that a lot of people have mixed feelings about this, I guess, and I think it's ridiculous in my opinion. But Johnny football won't be able to play until the second half on Saturday, and this is my prediction. They're going to be down by some crazy score, 48-0 or something, and he's just gonna come in and kind of just be like a big slap in the face to everyone that's given him crap all season long, and then that will be history, and he'll shut everyone up, and no one will talk about it again.
That's very bold.
That's what I think. I have been annoyed about this for a long time.
Texas A&M, they're ranked in the top 10 this year. They're playing Rice, who doesn't really have a football team.
I've never heard anything about it.
Yeah, so I don't think there's going to be any trouble for Texas A&M to take care of Rice. Johnny football might as well just sit out the first game. But that's what I think.
Okay.
Because Rice is not going to win that game.
No, I know they won't. Okay, but he's
48-0,
still.
you said 48-0.
Yeah, and in this going to the second half, that's my prediction.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
okay.
I feel bad for him. That's why.
I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Some sympathy. All right. Well, thanks for watching. This time we're gonna have to cut it short a little bit. Make sure you tune in next week for our NFL preview, and make sure to pay attention to our Twitter at SD@the SD, because you could be our lucky guest for the show. Talk about some football if that's up your alley. Then hit us up on Twitter.
Have a good weekend.